think we're on. Hopefully the controller connects okay. Haven't used the PS1 emulator in a minute. Well, this is all the same. You know, I'm actually going to let the demo run, because I want to know if the demos are different. I doubt they are, but it'd be interesting if they are. There we go! That doesn't say Spyro, that says RIPTO! Nearly. Alright. So our, April Fool's goof, our funny haha, is we're gonna play Spyro, but we're gonna play the Japanese version. Now, why does that matter? That shouldn't matter. Well, for one, I need you to see, and let me just, the audio might not come over here while I do this, but no, it doesn't. You don't get the audio right now, but that's okay. Oh, the demo is already looking quite cursed. We'll go back to that. Here's Spyro. It's what we know. I don't know what question that is. If you asked if I was streaming, and I think I said yes, and if I didn't reply to that, I meant to. Here's Spyro. This is American Spyro. Here's Japanese Spyro, alright? He is a kawaii boy. And this is like a special edition or something, because like, it comes with two CDs. Oh, what did you ask about the cane? The disc is beautiful. It's a beautiful disc. This is the only Japanese game I have. And it's like wide, but I think that's because it's a 2-disc. I don't know what's on disc 2. But like even the manual for this is like, that's a striking picture. That's a lovely piece of art there. And like there's all this like beautiful artwork in here that we certainly did not get with the American release. Like this is a very cool release for sure. You know, the PS1, this is a greatest hits, so it's just got the silver printing. Yeah, the manual is a lot more basic. It's just not as pretty. It's just not as pretty. So interesting, it looks like they're using the same levels for the... Oh, Spyro screams. They're using the same levels for the demos. And you I think, have probably, some of you, have seen me play Spyro on this channel in the past. To some extent, you kind of know what it looks like. You kind of know to expect what the camera to do. It's a pretty predictable camera in the US and in Europe. The story goes that in Japan, they wanted their platformers to play a certain way. Mario 64 was the gold standard, so I think they adjusted the camera to be more like Mario 64 to, let's say, interesting results. Oh, this is a flying level. This probably isn't going to be different. Well, I've successfully apparently hidden the demos from you. Oh, what caused me to twist the cane? It was just loose in my hand. It was just a little loose. It was jiggly. And so I was like, what happened if we untwist it? And there you go. The gold standard? Yeah, well, I mean, Mario 64 was the first 3D platformer. If that's not true, it's damn near close, okay? It was the first largely successful, I think we can say, 3D platformer. And that came out in what, 96? This came out in 99, so this was a pretty big leap forward in comparison. Unfortunately, I don't really speak a lick of Japanese. I can recognize like 10 or 15 words if they're used. I understood Nasty Nork. Simple! No threat! Ugly? That does it! Just hire me to redo the voices for Spyro. I memorized most of the lines. Looks like I've got some things to do. So it's been a while since I've played this, and I've only played this version for like 5 minutes. Alright. Yeah, I'll still use it. I just, gotta be careful with it. Alright. So difference number 1. Spyro makes noises. Difference number 2. Sparks is green. Green is max health. And in fact, there is a mini game where Sony basically built a Tamagotchi into their memory cards, and you could play a mini game with Sparks to like level him up and get him more health. Wild. The Pocket Station was a weird and wacky invention that the US apparently didn't deserve. But enough stalling. Let's look at this camera. Oh yeah. See how it doesn't follow me when I move? Doesn't that feel unnatural for Spyro? Doesn't this feel wrong? So, oh, okay, I accidentally activated a sign, apparently. Great. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. So here's the deal. Much like Mario, alright, much like Mario 64, you can think of the camera as being a real object fixed in space. Right now, we are the cameraman, and we are looking here, and we see Spyro. And we, as the camera, can rotate around Spyro. But, if Spyro rotates around, he just rotates around. And, for some games that works. But boy, if you're used to playing Spyro the regular way... It's telling me to do something with the triangle button. Triangle appears to somewhat recenter the camera, somewhat. Other differences I'm noticing. Charging is slower. Probably because the camera doesn't keep up with it. I don't know that I'm gonna let all of the dragon dialogue play out, but I think we've got to get a good taste, right? Oh my god. I have to rotate the camera. So you can't charge. The other thing is, in Spyro 1, there's like this, I don't know if it's a trick or just something that I do, where you can like hold charge and jump at the same time, and you'll basically leap and bound, and at least it feels faster to move around. And they've disabled that in this game. Now, to be fair, they disabled that in one of the PS2 Spyros that I played a little bit of. So that is... I don't know, maybe they were thinking forward. This is a strange, strange thing. Yeah, we'll have to practice gliding. Okay, it seems to work okay. Most of the sound effects are unchanged so far. Yeah, Spyro doesn't sound like the Taco Bell dog. What the hell? I know what some of these dragons say. Maybe I should be like... But it feels rude to talk over them, because, like, we want to hear the wacky Japanese stuff. Calling it wacky is probably not fair, but it's... I mean, this game is... This camera's not good. I hate it. This is the worst way to play one of the best PlayStation games. Hey Spyro, press the X button to jump. But don't be afraid. Falling off of giant cliffs? Plummeting off prehistoric glaciers? Oh, that. Something like that. Spyro makes noises when he begins charging. Gosh, never have I had to rotate the camera so much in Spyro 1. Alright, well let's just go to Town Square and... Oh, interesting. So normally the camera would follow you through that teleporter, but the camera doesn't follow you in this version, so it just teleports up. That's an interesting solution, I guess. Also, this thing definitely had a top to it. Move the camera a bit and get really sad? Is that what that achievement said? Yeah, that's fair. The community was having fun with this one, I think. Move the camera a bit and get really sad. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. They've numbered the levels. Apparently, this is World 1-3. I'm doing the levels out of order. Although maybe I should do them in order. You know what? I wouldn't wanna anger the devs. If they put the levels in order, we should do them in order. I do normally like to do Town Square first though, so like that's a little... It's fine, I'll get over it. What about you? What are you? You're 1-1? Stonehill? Alright. Stonehill. World 1-1, apparently. Oh, they removed the swoop animation! They just hard cut! Aww. That removes some of the charm of this game. Again, but if the camera doesn't follow you, maybe that's a necessary sacrifice. Well, the devs can be angry about my thoughts on the camera. I don't know, it's been 25 years, they can get over it. I think that guy said, like, when you free a dragon, it saves your progress in case you ever get into any trouble. Not that you would get into any trouble, Spyro. Something like that. That's more or less what they're saying. Oh, man. it is very difficult to describe controls, right? Like, I can show you that this game is a bit jank, but without experiencing it firsthand, and especially if you have not played the original, it can be really difficult to communicate just what we're feeling here. Yeah, Spyro feels very sluggish to like steer. Like they really revamped his charging mechanic in a negative way, in my opinion. Take a look at one of these portal thingamajigs. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story. No thanks. See ya. What if this is somebody's favorite version? Well, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinions. Some opinions are more valid than others. There are, in this world, such a thing as wrong opinions. Not many. Most opinions have at least some validity. If this is your favorite Spyro version, you are mistaken. This sign probably just says, "Hey, Dingus, you need a key to open this one." Yeah, adding these signs, I don't know if you recall, but this is not in the base game, okay? This is like not... This doesn't exist in Spyro. They added this for the Japanese players. Apparently Spyro's too hard? They need more hints? Mario 64 had signs everywhere. Why shouldn't Spyro? I think that's literally what they did. Oh, it was in 64. Sure. Oh, we're gonna have to track down an egg guy like this. That'll be a little difficult. Makes it a little difficult to steer into enemies if you can't see them when you're approaching them. That was a good bounce, though. The good news is they don't appear to have messed with any of the gem placement, so I shouldn't get too lost when trying to find all the gems. Okay, yeah, so when Sparks loses health, so now he's got like the rainbow sparkle effect, and that indicates that he's not at full health, and now he has a yellow glow, and that indicates that he is at full health. Instead of the dragonfly changing colors, it's like you get different effects. That's right, I think the way the dragonfly changes colors, you have to like earn the color changes through the pocket station, so you can like earn extra hits. Wild decision. I hope someday we can emulate the pocket station so I can play the Sparks minigame. Spyro! How about a tip on gliding? Remember to press X at the very top of your jump! And I don't remember what else he says, but that's how he starts. This probably says, don't fly this way. There be dragons this way. Well, maybe not dragons, because we are dragons. Sea monsters, perhaps. Bad guys. Doom and desolation. And this sign probably says, This dingus has stolen a dragon egg. Oh, you know what? I think they had to adjust the running speed of the egg thieves because I am certain that we are running slower. I think they had to make the egg thieves run slower as well. Oh, that's wild. Also, they left the soundtrack untouched, so, like, how mad can you be at this game, you know? Still is a banger soundtrack. That tower... I don't think that tower's there in the original game. I think this bit of geometry's new. That's a weird thing to add. Why? Why is this here? Can I get a better look at it? No, because I can't control the gosh dang camera. Huh. Well, that's strange. That's an unexpected thing for them to have changed. Oh no. Okay, thank God. Completely stoned. 100% speed chase. Is that the Japanese title of this level? Speed chase. Fascinating. Hey, come back here. Well, we'll let you go this time, I guess. So what's level 2 then? It must be... It's either the secret flight level or it's Dark Hollow. Okay, this might be a little treacherous. Let's position the camera here. You know what? I bet these signs just literally tell you how to do this puzzle. And that's fine. I'm kind of okay with that. It's a secret to every dragon. Okay, that's level 5. We have to go there last, apparently. Alright? No cutting in line. Oh. That's probably just telling you, this is what an extra life looks like. Have fun with that information. So this level is called Dark Hollow, and this is the second level that we are to attempt. Oh, you've been banned from Britain. I'm sorry. Oh, gosh. Alright, well, I know where to go, at least. Oh, weird. You don't walk in a completely straight line. Why is that? Why'd you change the pathing on these enemies, Japan? Not that these enemies can hurt you. Spyro. Want to know a secret? Use the triangle button to take a good look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me. It's also a lie in this instance, because triangle does not let me take a good look around. It does nothing I want it to. Oh, man. Okay. We are gonna 100% all the levels. But of course that means no way in any way are we beating this tonight. Good God. Frankly, I would be surprised. I would be happy if we made it to Magic Crafters. I'm not even sure that's doable. Yeah, Japanese Spyro speedrun. I wonder, you know, because we ran into that issue with The Hobbit, right? You know, certain versions are allowed or disallowed. I would argue they have changed enough of this game, especially with, like, the level loading animations, in that there isn't any, it cuts them. This would have to have its own separate leaderboard. You would not be able to score Japanese Spyro with the other versions. You would have to do it separately. But that does kind of raise the question. Is there such a leaderboard? Do people hate themselves enough to speedrun this version? I'm sure somebody's done it as like a joke. Big enemies like that orc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should do it. No, wait, no, that's the other one. This guy says something else. He says something about the metal shields, I think. Yeah, I think his dialogue's a little different from what I thought. Yeah, that line I said is for the dragon up here. Does the sign just say, lighting this fire does nothing? But it really ties the room together, so you should do it. There's no reason to light those fires, but it feels wrong. They got rid of this wall! There's a wall here. Where'd it go? I suppose they removed it because of the camera. Or maybe they removed it just to make this glide easier. Ugh. 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 Brother, ugh. Fascinating game. The French stole it? Are the French known for stealing entire buildings? That seems like something they might do. I think they stole a lot of pillars from Rome and Greece, so they are at least known to steal portions of buildings. Oh, what does the red sign say? Ooh. It beats me! Yeah, this guy is like, cannot be charged, but a quick flame. There we go. That's what this guy. And now we get to learn what this level is called. Night Square. Well, that's fine. That's a good name. It's better than Speed Chase. Not sure that's the most correct name for that level. Oh my gosh. Dude. Please. Just go to town square. I'm just gonna make sure that I got all the gems back here, because I'm a little paranoid that if I'm gonna miss any gems on this level, they're gonna be the ones behind these pillars. They probably should have removed these pillars. Yeah, so you see how, like, I don't even, like, phase through the pillar. Like, I kind of get caught on it when Spyro moves. That really reinforces my idea that the camera is basically a character, like, that has collision, probably doesn't have graphics. It's not Lakitu from Mario, but, you know, it's a thing that exists in the world. I wonder if they got rid of the roof, like, while they were experimenting with this camera. Or maybe they did it just so we could do this. Oh, man, this is a cursed view if I've ever seen one. Oh, I hate that. Alright, let's go to Town Square. Now, this is the first level where we have to do some proper gliding, where if we don't make the glide, we will drown. They're making a documentary about Spyro? Are they? Are they going to talk about this version? I would love them to. I would love to learn more. I would genuinely be interested to know, like, some of the decisions that were made. Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin by gliding to that area over there with the bulls. Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a look around. Oh, this is... Oh, I see, yes. So, have you ever heard the theory that Mario 3 is not canon because the events didn't really happen because it all takes place... It's a stage play? So is this kind of like that? Like, we're like David Attenborough, and like, ah yes, and this is the rare yellow-bellied purple dragon. Something like that. I'd buy it. Oh, thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch at the tip of my wings. Have you seen a little blue man running around? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You have to find him and get that egg. Run! Run! I'm feeling a little winded. What were you doing, dude? What was that jumping you were doing, dude? I have never seen that enemy do that before. What were you doing, dude? No, do that again. Do the weird jumping again. Oh, that was... I'm gonna see if I can get one of the other ones to do that. That is so strange. You know, I was a little worried that I would get bored of this game after a while. Like, the camera wouldn't be enough to, like, keep me invested. Oh no, there's plenty going on here to keep me interested. Oh, he did it again! That's a weird new custom animation. Why? Why does that exist? Spyro, Alright. This glide might suck. This glide can suck with a good camera. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Okay, maybe not. I could have... Okay. You know what? I think... I can't prove this, but I think they added some code to this game to make it so that when you're on this platform, you jump higher to make this glide easier. Now, I'm not necessarily opposed to that, because this glide is a little tricky. But what a strange change. Why does Spyro remind you of Wall-E? Nah. Spyro's not a little gremlin. Spyro's a good boy. Always listens to his parents. Never bites the hand that feeds. I think that jump was boosted a little bit too. Maybe not. This might be psychosomatic, and, you know, the camera might be playing tricks on me, but... I don't know, there's some unnatural shenanigans going on, I think. Yatta! Oh, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me. You know, that's interesting that they bother to do the animation when you are coming out of the portal. They just forgo it when you're going in. Interesting, interesting. Well, apparently it's time to fight the artisan boss. And then we'll cool off with a little bit of all right, time to fight Toasty. We'll cool off with the bonus flying level afterwards. When you fired the bull, I was expecting steak. No steak here. Wasn't the dog in front of this guy? Was the old man always in front of the dog here? I could have sworn the dog was in front of you. I think they adjusted your placement. I don't know. Oh. There we go. Well, I know one of my friends was looking to make it tonight. I hope they're doing all right. It's too bad that if they can't tonight. Have I watched any new anime? I finished up Dr. Stone, and I finished up ReZero for the season. So no, I haven't watched anything new. The wife is gonna start watching Apothecary Diaries, so I'm probably gonna... We're both basically gonna watch it separately, and then, like, have like, discussions on it, sort of, after we've each watched it separately. That's how she would prefer to watch this one, and that's fine by me. I've never had to... Hold on. I gotta show you something. Okay. So, this is... Sorry, breaking the fourth wall here. Duck Station, right? When you make progress towards an achievement, sometimes you'll see, like, a little thing in the bottom right-hand corner telling you how you're doing. And it'll give you the image for this achievement. So I don't know if you can see that little man, if you recognize that guy. It's awfully small, I don't blame you. But that's very funny. Because there's, like... That's like a Mortal Kombat reference. He shows up sometimes when you, like, when there's, like, fire moves, and he'll come up in the corner of the screen in Mortal Kombat, and he'll say Toasty, and this level's called Toasty, so that's very funny. Be careful, Spyro. This world has many tricks up its sleeve. And I have no sparks, so I have to be careful. Are you gonna make sheep noises? Toasty! Would you like to know what they renamed this boss? They renamed it Wonder Pumpkin. Wonder Pumpkin. That's beautiful. That's poetry. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better name. Ooh, extra life. Thank you. Have we unburdened you of all your gems? Apparently we have. Okay, very good. Oh, what? Oh, interesting. Apparently, so I think this is different. Well, maybe, I don't know. So we opened this door, and normally that stays open. That means one of two things. Either it's always been true that in the base game, you have to, like, go into the door to kind of lock it in as opened. Or they reset this every now and again in the Japanese version because they're like, well, here's how you open it, you dingus. You gotta jump on the things. Assuming that's what it says. And so there's no need for us to, you know, tell you. Like, there's no need for us to get it. Just do it again. We told you how to do it. Alright, I'm happy to report that the camera in this section was left unmolested. This plays as it should. And feels good. Feels good in comparison. The camera's still a little bit jank, like when you do land, it retains some of that jank, but overall, this is much improved. Okay, buddy, where are you? There you are. Okay. In theory, I know how to do this, like, level fairly quickly, right? Because we got the, you know, do it fast achievement in regular Spyro 1, but I'll just be happy to do it first try, frankly. We don't need a competitive time. I don't even know what a competitive time is. I feel like they spaced out those icons on the bottom left of the screen a little more than in the US version, but I might be imagining that. I rank 152 out of 600. Okay. No. I was like thinking, like, do I want to go for like a competitive quick time? No. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want to deal with that. Absolutely not. No, no, no. Don't fall in. I told you not to fall in. Spyro never listens to me. But why what? Why don't I want to go for a competitive time? Because I just want to I want to see more jank. I want to see. Also, I'm pretty sure there were more chests here. I'm not sure all of those gems were aligned along the wall like that, but I could be misremembering. Green Garden Home, this place is called. Oh. Apparently I selected stay here. There we go. Alright, let's see what changes they made to Peacekeepers. Welcome to Peacekeepers. You're not Clancy Brown. You're not Mr. Krabs. You're some Japanese guy. These sound effects kind of sound out of place. I don't know. Somehow those screams, the just don't sound very Japanese. They sound like they sound American. They sound English. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that, but it just does. All right, if this is level 1-1, we're just gonna hop right in. Or 2-1, excuse me. Yeah, because we're in World 2. What's this one called? I think this one's called Dry Canyon. don't remember that enemy bonking me when I charged into it. Is that new? Okay, no, I must have just hit him in a strange way. Okay, that's fine. Ah, that's what I charged into. I got a rock. Oh god, you're so slow. Both Spyro and the Egg Thief. Huh? Are you Link? Do you go hya every time you charge? I mean, Ganon and Gnasty Gnorc both start with G. Yeah, he's a lot easier to deal with, Mr. Blue Eggman. It's true. Thank you for finally catching up with me, camera. Appreciate it. Real nice of you to join us up here. You have a pink jam. Yeah, you do. Cute. Ugh. It's just so unnatural to be charging sideways across the screen. No matter how many times I do it and say it, it still doesn't jive. What an interaction. If only I remembered what they were saying. Alright. Oh, I think a Wally might be coming to join. Oh, this platform has been extended. This bit didn't exist, I don't think. I think it just kind of ended here. Again, to make the glide easier. Hey, Wally. Oh, don't show your entire asshole on screen, please. Thank you. And I half wonder if they lowered that platform a little bit to also make the glide easier. I don't know. Without having them side by side, it's really hard to tell. I'm sure somebody somewhere has a comprehensive list of all of the differences between Spyro and Spyro of Japan. That person is not me, though, and it won't be me. I don't care to make that list, even if it doesn't exist. Is that true? If the list doesn't exist, would I decline the call? Oh, bye, Wally. I don't know. I'd think about it. It would be a lot of work. I will say, charging the enemy and having it fly towards the camera was kind of neat. That was kind of cool. Something you wouldn't see otherwise.
スパイロ、嬉しいね。あのやんちゃ坊主がの。俺にすごい秘密を教えや。実はな。
何なの？
ああ、忘れた。
Ooh, that gem fell off the post. I don't think it would have done that in the US version. I think it would have stayed on the post. I might have to test that in Clifftown with some of the other birds. If I can charge towards them fast enough. Oh, come on! There we go. This way, this way. This sign probably says, "Hey dummy, fly over there. Make sure you've got the key first." I do. And that sign probably says, "Hey dummy, there's the key that you didn't get the key." Oh, interesting. They kept the name the same. This is still called Dry Canyon. Huh. What do you know? You call a spade, and you call a dry canyon a dry canyon. Ain't it grand? Okay, there we go. Triangle kind of forces it back into the right position. Okay. I feel like the cannon guys are more sensitive to my goings-on. Is this level 2-2? Yep, it is. This is Clifftown. We're gonna try and fry some birds on their posts, see if the gems want to stay up there or not. What does that sign say, I wonder? Welcome to Clifftown. Oh, was there a pot at the beginning of the level for me to flame? And did I flame it? Did I flame you? Apparently I did. Alright. I believe you. We kind of have to follow the egg guy in a pretty tight circle on this map. We'll see how difficult that is. Oh, good. Alright, that was pretty lucky, I think. Either that or it was mad skill. We're gonna call it mad skill.
おばちゃんたち大きなお鍋で何してるの？
さあな、一体何をしてるんだか。
I don't know what they were saying. I don't remember their dialogue. I have a lot of the dragons from the Artisan world semi-memorized. Beyond that, it's a little more hit and miss. Another difference I think I've noticed, I'm pretty sure, but it could just be because I'm wearing, like, headphones. I swear they've made the, extra live, so that chest with the extra life, like, the chest kind of opens and it blinks at you a little bit, and then it goes back in. I swear they've made that louder. Yeah, we don't need to fly up here. We can just do that now. 'Cause we're a boss. We're a gamer. Or something. No! Soiled it. Oh, careful, careful. Very good, very good. And fly. This fairy is less talkative than Link's? Yeah, if we're comparing this to Nintendo properties, yeah. Our Navi is a little more useful. It tells us something, it tells us useful information. Like, how many more hits we can take before we die. I don't think Navi tells you that. And if she did, she'd be like, hey! You're gonna die! Hey! Heal! Hey! Idiot! Something like that.
あの川の向こうって何があるの？
自分で行って確かめてみるんだ。
Why don't you try gliding over there? Yes, you can heat up the pots. I might have been doing it fairly quick, but in each of these pots there was a gem. There was a hidden gem in each pot. that was falling off for sure. Oh, no, okay. No, that was just physics being weird on that other level then. Cool. It just fell in just the wrong way to not stay on the post. Well, I'm satisfied with that answer. They didn't change that. That is unchanged. It's always so difficult to, like, get up here, but it's like, this was, like, one of my favorite things to do, is, like, sit up here and pretend like I'm one of the vultures. After I've cleared the level, I'm like, yeah, I'm a vulture. I'm gonna get you, Spyro. Oh, I see Spyro. That little yellow Gia monster thing. Haha. You know, you gotta make your own fun sometimes.
Spyro, よく来てくれたね。こんな寂しいところまで。
I don't like the way he's talking to me. I don't know. He sounds a little too into Spyro. Oh, I missed a bad guy. Ah, son of a... Oh, come on! No! No! You know what? I don't think I can even blame the camera for that. That's just... I think I was just being careless with my movement. Oh, there's some gems there we'll have to get in a moment. That sign says, "How did you get back here? Nice work." I don't know. It should. Ooh. You. Uh-oh. That's not all of the gems. We're missing 2! Oh, boy. And I am going to subject you to me searching for it. Sorry, not sorry. Do I see any sparklies in the distance? I don't know if you know this, but gems do sparkle in the distance. So like if I'm looking like this, and if like I could kind of see a gem, it would twinkle at me. I don't see it. Concern. They moved that whirlwind. That whirlwind used to be in here. That's interesting. Why would they do that? I guess to make it clearer that there is a whirlwind, because I suppose you could miss that. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that I'm missing 2 gems, which is probably just 1 green gem. Oh no. Oh dear. Ah! Sad drowning noises. Why is Bella shaking? Why is Bella shaking? Bella best not be shaking at me. Bella, you can calm right down. No. Bella, don't calm. It's true. Not only can't Bella stop, she will not stop. She won't stop. Bella generally needs a scooping, it's true. Some days she protests harder than others. Yeah, Wally does that, unfortunately. Wally's kind of a bastard. He's a bitey cat. I found the gem. I found the gem. Apparently this is still called Clifftown. Fantastic. No, I forbid you from biting my cats. That shouldn't need to be said. But apparently it needs to be said. You are not permitted to bite my cats. Gathering the Dragon Balls. Heck yeah. Even if they started, I don't care who started it. No. If an animal is owned by me and it is still alive, it's not going in your mouth. You know, that way, you know, you can't make the argument, well, you bought the chicken, so the chicken's owned by you, so... Alright? No! Don't lick my cats! Don't be weird! They can groom themselves just fine. They don't need Czar's help. Is that close enough? Yeah, it is. Good. Let's just gather all these things first while I'm thinking of it. Why is there a sign all the way out here? It says, "You have no reason to be here." Yeah, nothing's fair when it comes to cats, okay? If you think cats are about equality and fairness, you don't know cats very well. That's fine. Cats are very perplexing creatures. I agree with you. I mean, Bella thinks that most living creatures are dumber than her, to be fair. You've just kind of proved it to her, in a sense. You know? She's tried to communicate with you, and you're incapable of picking up on her cues, apparently. You know, that's what she's observed. It couldn't be that you're trying to pull a cruel joke on my cat. Never, never. Alright, level 2-3. This one could be challenging, possibly? Oh, what was this one called? Is it just Icy Cave? I don't actually remember. That sign probably says, "You can't make this jump, dummy! You gotta find another way up there." I think enemy projectiles move a little slower as well. Again, to kind of compensate for the lack of sprinting, I think. Ooh. That's rare that you get to actually land a successful punch on me. Oh. Something odd about that enemy. You grabbed the sacred toe beans? Oh dear, well. Yeah. You're an enemy to dog kind. I don't know what to tell you. Wally does not mind his beans being touched, which is excellent. Okay, very good. Keep going. Come back, Bat. I need your delicious butterflies that you keep inside you. Nani? That's one of the Japanese words I know. Nani is like, it means what, but like, I think specifically as like an exclamation, or like, I think there's context to it, specific context in which you would use it, but it's like, if somebody shows up out of nowhere and surprises you, you might say, Nani? You might say, what? You know, something like that. This has been Learning Japanese with Crispy. Tune in next time, where I tell you a few of the animals that I know. If I hadn't have known that was there, that might have been difficult to find. Oh, okay, that was... just walked right into that. Cool. I think this is the only level that positions gems like this on top of, like, light poles. It's very novel, I suppose, but it's like, they only do it once. It's an odd choice, but... I mean, same thing with, like, those pots, right? I think those pots that the big wooden spoon ladies cook in, I think they only do that once as well, so... There's precedent for, like, one-off weird things and levels.
ここはスリップケーブだ。言っとくがここには大きな敵がゴロゴロしている。体当たりだけでは倒せんからな。
Okay. Now, where is that key? Yeah, you're on that platform. How do we get to that platform? Take that blue gem I missed. Is it... It's not something you reach from the chest platform, is it? Is that how that works? No, apparently that's exactly how that works. Okay. Soothing music. They've renamed this Slip Cave instead of Ice Cave or Icy Cave. It's the Slip Cave. You know, it's interesting that they didn't actually introduce any ice mechanics, really, to Spyro until Spyro 2, and yet this has a perfectly good ice level. Just waiting for it. Crazy. Wild. All right. This is Dr. Shemp. What are they going to rename this guy? Who knows? Not me. Cotton Eye Joe. That... Was Cotton Eye Joe a 90s song, or did that come out in the early 2000s? It's... I mean, it might be possible. I don't actually know when Cotton Eye Joe came out. I don't recall. But it's about the right time frame. '94. It's that old. Wow. I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have said 96 at the earliest. Probably like 02 at the latest. Yeah, things from '94, ancient, old enough to need a cane. Absolutely. All things that are from 1994, guaranteed to have osteoporosis. This isn't. Is that where the key lives? It might be. They might have moved the key. I don't think they did, though. I think that's probably fine. Okay, I can see why they usually cut the camera when they use one of these teleporters. That was pretty jank. Okay, nothing else in here. Time to fight the boss. Think I can do it without taking any damage? Maybe. I bet you I can. Well, I don't know. Camera might prove difficult, but we'll try. We'll try. We probably could have listened to him, but that's okay. Oh, interesting. It doesn't lock you. It still goes into like widescreen, but it doesn't lock you in place during that part. Oh, interesting. I can just collect it and keep walking. Oh, that's so unnatural, given what I expect of this game. This game still manages to surprise me. Oh, this guy's called Dr. Cool. Hell yeah. Alright, shall we enjoy a flying level? Combat Garden. That's what they're calling this. Alright, sure. Well, we got 45th place out of 568. That's decent, I guess. Night Sky. So let's see. The first one was called Sunny Flight. This one was called Night Flight? Icy Flight? No, this one isn't Icy Flight. That one comes later. Maybe it's Night Flight. I don't know. We got all our stuff? Sure seem to. Thanks for rescuing so much of our treasure, Spyro. You can go to Magic Crafters now if you like. Yes, please. I think it took us less time to get through this than to get through the Artisan World. I wonder if that's because we're adjusting to the jank. Or maybe it's because I'm not, like, pointing out how jank it is every 5 seconds. That could be a factor. Yeah, they've definitely slowed down the Egg Thieves. I should not have caught him. You can't jump up here! Go back around and the Egg Thief will reset himself! You can't jump up here! You silly little dragon! You silly little onion! You silly little peas! No, you silly little pickle, yes. You silly little pickle, you silly little peas. Some classic VeggieTales there for you. Everyone loves VeggieTales, right? Right? We all love VeggieTales. That's fine. You know, I'd love to, you know, get all up in arms and say you're really missing out on something amazing. I don't think I can make that argument in good faith. All I can tell you is that I am nostalgic for it. That's really all I got, is that I have nostalgia for these weird Christian vegetables. What a bizarre concept, huh? Well, this would have been out long before Avatar. I think the first episodes of VeggieTales are from like 96 or something similar. Yeah, we're talking VeggieTales. Czar's never seen it. I told him he's doesn't need to go seek it out. Well, again, VeggieTales was out long before Samurai Jack. Like, your point of comparison to things that, like, came out at the same time as VeggieTales would probably be, like, maybe Dexter's Lab, maybe Johnny Bravo, like, some of those, like, Cartoon Network shows. Two Stupid Dogs, probably. Rugrats would have been out before VeggieTales. Yeah, Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy, Doug. Those all came out in, I think, 91, if Knickknacks has taught me correctly. Oh! 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 Hold on! Hold on here, folks! Important discovery. This resets the camera to the way it's supposed to be. Just while you're using the supercharge power-up. But oh my gosh! It's Spyro again! I'm playing regular Spyro again! Except that sign is there. That sign shouldn't be there. Oh. Phew. What is that? Oh, that's a tree. All right, sure, man. Magic School Bus? You know, I've probably seen like 1.5 episodes of Magic School Bus. I do not have strong nostalgia for the Magic School Bus. I'm not gonna deny its greatness. I just kinda missed that bus. Alright, this one is called Alpine Ridge, this level is called. Ah yes, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. Oh, you're behaving a little bit differently. Oh! What? I've never seen him do that before. What? You have an attack? You can lunge? Are the enemies more aggressive in this version? I wonder. No, I'm probably imagining that. It's probably something to do with the camera. The range feels like farther away than it is. I doubt they made the enemies more aggressive or gave them increased range. Yeah, you're hating on our very specific propaganda to teach us, you know, good moral values. You know, values like I don't know, there's probably one about sharing. There's probably one about like, you know, the G-man's always with you. There's, No, Bob can dance! What do you mean he can't dance? He was dancing at Uncle Louie's polka party. You remember Uncle Louie's polka party? No comprendo! I'll show you no comprendo! Bob is really angry. I hope he doesn't catch me. It's so hard to run with the sombrero on my head. Well, you see, the cats don't, adhere to the golden rule. Because they don't adhere to God's rules, because cats themselves are gods. Alright? It's not that hard. Oh, come on. Do not lick God. Inadvisable. I like that dragon. He looks like rainbow sherbet. What would Wally's favorite VeggieTales song be? I don't think it would be the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. I don't think it would be Where Is My Hairbrush? I don't think it would be Barbara Manatee. Could it be High Silk Hat? Oh no, it's Cheeseburger. I think he likes Cheeseburger the best. Which isn't, you know, a silly song with Larry, it's a love song with Mr. Lunt, but you know, it's still in the top 10 silly songs countdown VHS, so I think that means it counts. Okay, they definitely changed how you work. They changed your scream, and they changed your behavior. Bella likes the song. I think Bella's more of a Pirates Who Don't Do Anything kinda gal, if I'm honest. I think she respects, you know, professional do-nothingers. She's definitely Mr. Lunt. She's the onion pirate. She's never set the mainsail, and she's never swapped the poop deck, and she's never sailed to starboard, because she's never sailed at all. And she never something mainstay, and she never owned a parrot, and she's never been to Boston in the fall. I remember most of that. You know, I'll give myself half credit. Cause that verse is all about like the chores on the ship that he's never done, basically. And that tracks with Bella. Bella's never done work in her life and is proud of it. Oh, interesting. This is different. He just keeps running. He doesn't stop and wait for me. Oh, that's a different behavior, I think. Normally they stop and taunt you. He doesn't. Are all of the egg people like that? Do they just go on their like fixed path, do a loop, and then taunt in this game? Maybe. Maybe that is the way. Ridge glider. 100% glide mountain.
でもお前に盗賊が捕まえられる
Yeah,
かな
I mean, that's fine.
バカにしちゃいけないよ。
So that's supposed to be a Ridge Racer reference? I don't know a dang thing about Ridge Racer. I've played like 5 minutes of it. It's a weird arcade sim racer. Well, no, it's not even a sim racer. It's an arcade racer. Those are kind of like two different categories. Do I still have the key? No, I gotta go get the key again. Gosh dang. Alright, let's do that real quick. Lest I forget. Oh, but this means we get the good camera again. The good camera. Oh. Oh, the good camera. Oh, how I've missed you. Well, that was kind of cool. Not how you're meant to get there, but sure, we'll take it. I mean, I don't need to write a love song because I think there's plenty of love songs that kind of fit the bill. I think you don't know what you got till it's gone is probably the most accurate. Don't know what you got till it's gone. But you know what? They're right. You don't know what you got till it's gone. You don't know how good you had it with that camera until you don't have that camera. Luckily, we'll get the camera a couple of times here in this level because there is supercharging. Is this different music? This doesn't feel like the right music for this level. Maybe. This doesn't feel right. Something's wrong. I can feel it. I'm not aware of it. I mean, I've never looked into it, so of course I'm not aware of it, but I'm not aware of, like, lost music tracks for this game that were, like, not used. Maybe there are. Or maybe my memory is just pudding, and maybe this has always been the background music for this level. That was the Dark Hollow music that played during that dragon. Is that the music I'm used to having play here? I wonder. I wonder. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was spooky. Momentum was not kind to us there. Did I get all the gems? Did I miss one? Hope not.
あんなやつら。
大丈夫。何も大きくなくてもいいんだ。お前でも倒せる。
Ooh. Well, that is exciting, isn't it? Oh. Is this... Oh, okay. This little plot of ground is like, I think coded as like part of the supercharger ramp, so like sometimes the camera goes back to normal around here. Oh, that's fascinating stuff. Fascinating, fascinating stuff. Oh. Alright, well, that was nice while it lasted. Back to Jank Cam. Come here, you jerk. Coach Z, you jerk. Coach Z. You jerk. That's very overt. Brilliant. Again, sometimes you just gotta make yourself laugh. Well, I don't know how much combat training your father necessarily has, so you know, in that context, I could definitely see you making a correction where it's like, you know, even though this seems counterintuitive, this is the way it actually works. Okay, let's see if we can get some bugs. We've got the good camera, so we should be able to make a dent. Oh! The bugs scream when you kill them now! I kind of like that change. The bonk and then the ah! That's new. Oh, you know what? I bet Spyro's gonna have some dialogue, or he's gonna make some noise when that fairy kisses him. He's gonna say something. Yeah, well, these bugs are scary, so it's okay to, you know, menace them. That little scuttle, I haven't seen that before. That little scuttle when he gets kissed. I'm honestly surprised you didn't have an exclamation or something specific to the fairy kiss. That would have seemed very on brand for what changes this game has made. Oh well. So yeah, I told you, they had it coming. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Bow, 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 bow. Ah, god damn it. Dude, camera, please! Oh, this is gonna be the hardest egg, I think. Because there's like an S-bend in this tunnel. Oh, and the camera cannot cope with that. Okay. Life hack found. If I hold down the triangle button while I charge, this approximates, but isn't identical to, the good camera. Also, man, my turning radius is so slow when I charge. It shouldn't be. Oh. They named this level Fairy Kiss instead of High... Was it High Cliffs? High Caves? I think it was High Caves. Oh, you're driving home now? Alright, well, I'm glad you had a successful, successful meeting. Yeah, we'll still be on for a bit. We started early, so we could kind of, you know, keep ripping and tearing. Advisable or not. I think this is called Wizard's Peak? I believe that's what this level is called. Alright, let's do the annoying bit first. Yeah, if Sparks is chasing butterflies, I can't really, get those gems effectively, can I? Okay. Nope. There we go. Kind of have to do that one more time, more or less. You missed! Ho! It's adorable every time. Ooh, that was ever so slightly frightening. There we go. Alright. Now we can play this level like a relatively normal person. Relatively normal. We still feel a little inebriated from the camera. Don't do that. Don't do that. Any gems in here? Nope.
ここの世界にたくさんある細長い高い塔のてっぺんはドラゴンたちのねぐらになっているんだ。
I just made a realization that makes me very thankful. Since the camera goes back to normal when you're on the superchargers, that means treetops, my least favorite level, won't be as bad as it could be. I mean, I think it'll still suck, but you know, if there had been some camera shenanigans, oh, some of those jumps would have been just killer. Oh my god. This ledge. Get him, get him, get him. Ow. That hurt. That was quite painful. Hold on a minute. I have to double check something when we get back off of this platform. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Either that or I just overlooked it. We'll find out. Okay, no. We're good. For some reason, I thought this metal chest wasn't here. And I was like, oh, that's a weird change for them to make. But no, it's there. I just can't see, apparently. Oh, is there a dragon there that I've been skipping? Yeah, there is. We should probably free him, huh?
ありがとう、ありがと
Well, I understood that dragon entirely. I must be learning Japanese. Alright, that's all the dragon eggs. No more thieves with eggs. But there are 2 more thieves in the game. They've just stolen a boatload of jewels. I settled their dispute. Is that the Amanda Show theme?
スパイロ、しばらく見ないうちに随分顔つきがたくましくなったな。この調子で残りの仲間の救出も頼んだぞ。
頑張ってみる。任せてよ。
Amanda Show. You know, I hear it. I hear it. Will I ever be able to unhear it? Probably. I hope. Did Stuart Copeland write the Amanda Show theme? I doubt it. God, I haven't thought about that show in... Let's just call it a conservative 20 years. Alright, well, yes, of course, we still have to, of course, fight these in order. So now we have to confront the boss, named Blowhard. This guy's not too tough to deal with. What, Blowhard? Yeah, that's pretty good. I think Dr. Shemp is better, but Blowhard's like, you know, pretty excellent. I like it better than Metalhead. Like, Metalhead is just describing the boss. He has a metal head. That doorway was a menace. Oh gosh, no. I forgot he made sad drowning noises. Well, I'm still not wrong. The boss isn't difficult. It's the level geometry. Oh, I didn't see you there. Because of the camera. Okay.
すまんの若いの。随分と長いこと固まってたもんでな。ではあいつとわしが昔な。
僕行かなきゃ。
Here's a little bit of Japanese that I know. Like, and I probably learned this from a video game review. So boku is like, the Japanese language is kind of complex in this way, but boku is like When Spyro says Boku, he's probably referring to himself. Like, Boku is a way for, like, an immature male youth. At least I think it's exclusive to male. Not sure. Might be gender neutral. But that's like how you would say I or me if you were a young boy. Which Spyro's a young dragon. That's all I got. This has been Japanese with Crispy. This boss was called Blowhard. He has been renamed Hurricane Hat. We just defeated Hurricane Hat. Never stood a chance, frankly. Time for the flying level. We don't need to go for a particularly fast time here, so I'm just gonna follow the normal route. Because I do remember that for this one, if you want a fast time, you kind of have to take a weird route. I am gonna... This is probably ill-advised. We might have to do a second shot at this. Don't ask me why, but that felt like the best way to do the planes is to just kind of hit them while they're going opposite me. As long as we can get to that chest in time, we're good. We're good. I'm happy with that. Crystal Sky. Well, that's about right. I think this is called Crystal Flight in OG Spyro. So that works out. That tracks. Magic Garden Home. Well, we made it to Beastmakers tonight. I didn't quite expect that. How long have we been going? Well, like 2.5 hours. That's not bad. No, he fried the chicken! How dare you. I was gonna fry that chicken. It's gonna be flame broiled.
ここはビューティフルガーデン、とても美しい池だったんだ。だがナスティのせいですっかり変わった。
そうだったんだ。
And our swamp used to be so beautiful. I'm sure it was. Alright, this is 4-1. Which one is this? This is, Terrace Village, I believe, is what it's called. Yeah, I think so. Yes, this was one of the 2 levels that we had to do damageless. You are correct. And it's kind of tricky. I mean, I just about remember how to do it. It would be kind of a waste of time to do it, but I don't know, maybe I feel like flexing. I don't have a lot of things to flex. Let's see if we can do it. Why not? We can always backtrack for these things.
おい、スパイロか。あいつが急に知恵がついたのか。電気なんか使いよって。気をつけろよ。
I can't position so I can see this guy, because I do want to take him out. I feel like he's a threat. So yeah, you can't take hits from the enemies directly, and you also have to watch out for the lightning floor. You also don't charge as fast, which seems like a hazard. Hold on. You know what? They adjusted it. These floors pulsate for a shorter duration than they do in the US release. I'm fairly confident of that, to make up for the slower charging speed. I am very confident that that is true.
助かった。ここはお気に入りの場所だったのに住みづらくなったな。
本当にひどいよね。これもナスティの仕業？
This one might be tricky. I think we're pretty much home free. That's the last enemy. At least, there we go. Look at that. I'm the best. I made it through the level again without getting damaged. And there isn't even an achievement for it this time. But I'm just that good. Thank you, camera, for joining us. All right, back to the beginning. There was one other level that we had to do hitless towards the end. That one was real difficult, from what I remember. No, please, thank you. Can you, please, thank you. What next? What next? Let's go around here. Oh! Ah, failed. Got hit by this guy, but as soon as you touch the portal, the achievement would have triggered. So it's fine. It doesn't kill all enemies, and you know, yada 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 yada. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I know. Run failed, I know. Big loser. Rada rada, rada 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 rada. No, I'm not Schnitzel. Oh, we need this. Shoot. Okay. How we doing? How we doing? No, please, Spyro. When I turn you in a direction, I expect you to go in that direction. This is a pretty simple concept. Most video game characters can follow it pretty well. I think I did rewatch Chowder. Like, enough. I didn't rewatch, like, all of it. Yeah, I still found it, like, absurd and enjoyable. I think it tickles the right parts of my brain. Your brain may vary. Damn it, we have to get back up there. Alright, off we go. This sign probably says, "Glide here, stupid." Okay. Do you remember what that creepy children's show was where they lived in a whale? Yeah, that was probably the Misadventures of Flapjack, I think it was called. That's definitely a very strange show because, yeah, like, Flapjack is like a weird, strange Victorian child who longs for adventure, but he's like, you know, he's a little unsettling. I don't know. Boy ain't quite right. We're missing 11 gems. Is that a problem? 11 gems? Anybody? Anybody? 11 gems? 11 gems? 11 gems? Do I hear 11 gems? Oh, that's fine. Happy to be your TV on in the background. Happy to oblige. How do I feel about the 11 gems? Well, I don't feel great. Don't feel fabulous about it. You know, I would like that to be 0 gems, is what would make me feel really excellent. But the game doesn't seem to want to give that to me as an option. Has this stair always been here? What? Well, maybe it has. It's just not very useful. I thought maybe it was like a life hack to get to where we were going, but it doesn't appear to be. Well, it must be back towards the beginning then. Ooh, hey, guess what? I see approximately 11 gems. Mechanical Village, this place is called. Okay, sure. We'll roll with that. Why not? I need to get a less squeaky chair, methinks. But that's a problem for someday. Someday me. Is this level 2? Yes, it is. All right. This is Misty Bog. Misty Bog. This is the one with the plants that eat you. You know, the fact that you don't have the swoop-in animation is actually really insidious for this level, because that means, like, how would you know to look behind you to get that enemy and those gems? That's really... That's a flaw, all right. Oh, we got 6,000 gems. We could, if we just get a few more dragons, unless we have them all already. No, if we get one more dragon, we can just go straight to Nasty Nork if we want. But surely you don't want that. Oh, 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 oh. Time to do that all over again. Okay. You are officially here. Welcome. Welcome. We're a little over halfway through the game. We're starting to adjust to the jank. Where's Spyro Party 7? You know, it's on back order. Couldn't get a hold of it in time. Look at this. I'm like walking towards the camera. Lakitu is filming Spyro. It's great. I charge so slowly. It's so good. Oh, and my turning circle. My oh, so sharp. It's so good.
あれここはどこだ様子がすっかり変わったな
やっぱりあいつだ。
昔は綺麗な場所だったのにな
I mean, I have no idea. I mean, I have a vague idea of what the voice actors are saying, because they're probably saying modified versions of what they're saying. Yeah, Spyro learned a new language. And sometimes he says things when he jumps and charges. He goes, "Heep." He makes a really pathetic noise when he drowns. Don't ask me how I know that. You see this? You see how I'm running sideways? I shouldn't be able to run sideways. It just... No, I'm not hurting him. Like, what's the Marco Pierre White quote about Gordon Ramsay? I didn't make him cry. He made himself cry. It was his choice to cry. It was Spyro's choice to drown. I did not make him drown. You know, we are very likely to lose a life here. We lose lives here in the normal version. So I don't see feel the power of Uchiha.
そうあれは
All right. Hey Eclipse. If we were to introduce channel points, would redeeming some of them to play the sound clip "Feel the Power of Uchiha"? Would that be like a funny thing to do? So just at any time somebody could hear that glorious noise. Oh. My only concern with doing that is it kind of kind of leans this channel, I mean, not that doing this doesn't, but it more so leans this channel into being like, I don't know, somehow more anime-centric. Not quite weeb, but like weeb adjacent, you know? Like using like a Naruto sound clip of all things. Like, don't get me wrong, it's objectively funny, but like, I have concerns. I don't know, because it's just like so, like, unabashedly Naruto. It's like, and that's like all it is. It's like, it's just Naruto edgelording, right? It's like, it just makes it very strongly, like, anime. Oh, you're right, it's Sasuke. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Could do other sound clips. I hear an enemy, but I can't see an enemy. I wonder why. No, no. That costs real money. Absolutely not. Channel points are freebies. You're not getting anything good from a freebie. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be selfish about that. Well, I'm not paying you, so there you go. I guess, you know, argument settled. I don't ever have to wear a maid outfit. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm glad we agree. It's gonna cost you at least like $100 plus the cost of the maid outfit, you know? Like at least that. I ain't spending my own money on that. No way. That sounds like a lot of horrible math. Well, it's not seriously on the table, so luckily we don't have to figure that out. Like, who would that benefit? Who, you know, I would barely even making a spectacle of myself, right? Because, like, I don't know if you know this. It's just y'all here right now. It's just all of y'all here. Yeah, and the wife, sure. Well, she ain't even here. She don't watch these streams. She don't watch unless I'm playing cute hamster game. No, I didn't want to activate the helpful sign. Thank you. No, I'm good. Thank you. Stop with the sign. I bet you did. I bet you did. All right, yes. Gotta play a Hamtaro game while doing that. Of course, of course. Dude just walked up and stabbed Spyro. Yeah, it takes guts to just walk up and stab a dragon. No, stop with the signs. Stop with the Mario 64 signs. This level is called Broken Palace, apparently. Broken Palace. No longer Misty Bog, it's Broken Palace. We need to heal. Or we could just drown. Maybe we just drown.
Yeah, Spyro, arigato. あとは任せたよ。
If we do, like, another, like, particularly, like, I don't know, super, like, anime game, or, you know, if there's like, a reason, yeah, I would consider wearing the QQ sweatshirt on stream. It's, like, a little bit of a spectacle, but, you know, I could be shamed into doing that. It is a good sweatshirt. Let's see, we don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. Maybe I should have worn it tonight. Kind of would have made sense. Oh well. If we ever play a dating sim, that would be a great time to wear that. If we ever decide we really don't value our free time, and we purchase a Japanese copy of Tokimeki Memorial for the Super Nintendo, and I download the English patch for it, like, that could be a good thing to wear for at least one of those streams, because you better believe there would be multiple. That is a huge game. No, the level is not called Brokeback Mountain. It's called Broken Palace. You silly Billy. Alright, let's see how much I hate this level when the camera doesn't work. Is it going to be more? Or the same? I mean, it's hard to... When your hate for something is infinity, it's, like, hard to hate more than infinity, you know? That's not fair. I don't hate this level an infinite amount. But I am not fond. Not a fan. What if I love the level now? That would be a surprise. Wow, it turns out this is the best level in the entire game. I never realized. Thank you, Spyro NTSC-J, for opening my eyes to what a fool I've been. I will say, I've kind of already mentioned this, at the very least we will get normal camera controls for at least a little bit, because of these superchargers. What an odd pile of gems. Is that there normally? I wonder. Ah, damn it. We were close. We were close to getting that. I'm not surprised we didn't first try that. Okay. That's fine. This is like the hardest jump in the entire game, so it's fine. We can... And we've got 20 lives. We can afford to screw up a few times. Oh, wait, they broke... Oh, right. They kind of broke jumping and charging in this game, though, so... Okay. Are you gonna make it? I can't tell from this angle. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I'm a little practiced at that jump now.
すごいジャンプだったね。こんなところまで来られるとは大したもんだ。
ほんと、ここまで来るのに苦労したんだから。
And we've got another sign over here that probably says, hey, this is a whirlpool. It does whirlpool things. Ooh. Alright, we are, I think, nearly done with this level. I can tell you I don't suddenly love this level. I'm sorry to report. There's another thing we gotta find. It's very difficult ramps and jumps and glides. Call it skill issue, basically. That's the camera. I should have jumped into the whirlwind. If this were a good level, I would have. If this were a good camera. I need to get up there. Come on. Oh my god. Dude. This is a pretty good case study, I think, though, in like how like, a great game. Like, I don't think this game is ruined, per se, by these controls. But it is hampered. It's, like, not as enjoyable as it should be. And it you know, probably also goes to show that, like, hey, there's some video games out there that probably don't have the best controls. And if they could just tighten those up a little bit, they'd probably be a lot more enjoyable as games. No, come on. Oh my god. This is the best Spyro you've ever seen and heard? What about felt or smelled or tasted? Is it any of those? I doubt that. What are you doing tasting Spyro games? That's weird. So yeah, I think I dislike this level more in Japanese, actually, because running and jumping at the same time is, like, fundamentally broken in this version. It's like, they disable it when you're running on the ground like this. Like, I can mash the X button, nothing will happen. And that's apparently a design. No, we're not sorry. Wrong word. Is this the best Spyro you've ever touched, tasted, or smelled? How about that? Is that terminology more palatable? You can't smell what the Spyro's cooking? That's a shame. He would be PU? No! No! Absolutely not. He's a good dragon. No, we're not eating dragons now. You can lick the dragon. I will allow you to lick a dragon if you can find one, and if, you know, you're foolhardy enough to try that. Because I don't own the dragon. See, that's the thing. It's not my dragon. Come on. How do you make this jump? This jump is so simple in the thing, but it's not simple. Oh. We gonna be here a minute. We gonna be here a minute. Oh! Level geometry didn't load. Yeah, this level's worse. I didn't think that was possible. But it's possible. If only the jumping worked like it should. Am I gonna rinse through all my lives on this stupid level? I mean, if ever there were a level to use up your spare lives, this would be it. But, like, man. Oh, damn it. Drug hero. I kind of remember that. Hey, play John the Fisherman. Okay, good. We made that jump, finally. Okay. I think we can do this. I think we're good here. Do I have the key, by the way? I do. Okay. I think we can finish this level out now. I think we got it. So, let's go trigger the red man to run. Let's land here, I guess. Free the dragon. Dude! Wow. Okay, I'll be right down. I gotta take care of these guys first. I hope that's everything except for where this guy's gonna lead me. I think we're in good shape. Yatta! Okay, Treetops is actually called Speed Tree in this game. Speed Tree. And of course we have to fight these in order. If they're gonna number the levels, we gotta do them in order, so... It's time to go confront Metalhead. We'll talk to this guy. We'll say, no, we want to stay here. We've got stuff to do. We've got a robot to hit. This was another one of those gotta do it damageless levels, if you remember. We're not even gonna pretend to entertain that idea, because there's no reward for it. And this one I remember being kind of annoying and hard, and I don't want it. That last point is the most important. I don't want it. Oh! I didn't see that one for some reason. Who could say why? Not me. What's going on? We're fighting the boss. We're gonna take out a giant robot who in English is called Metalhead, but he probably has a cool Japanese name. Like Dr. Shemp was renamed Dr. Cool. Toasty was renamed Wonder Pumpkin, I think. Blowhard was renamed Hurricane Hat. Like, all the bosses have had fantastic renames. Nasty Nork is still Nasty Nork, unfortunately. I think he could have done with upgraded villain name. Go. Ow. I think there are chickens down there, right? I hear them. I hear chickens, but I don't see chickens. I think that might be a direct Ed and Eddie line. Seems plausible.
ここのロボットは地面の大事なエネルギーを吸い上げてしまう。だから土地が荒れてしまって。
What a level to not have full camera control on. Out. Huh. You know, I've never actually seen him do that. I didn't know he could willingly destroy his last sort of charging post by throwing something at it. But to be fair, I think the fight is like somewhat glitched in English, because there's always like a crap ton of gems up here from enemies he clearly didn't throw at me. So like, maybe they cleaned up that code? Oh, Houston, we might have a problem here. There is a locked chest here. And I don't have the key. And I don't know where that key might be. My heart was the key? Oh, of course. Of course, that makes sense. The power within. The power within. But no, seriously, where's that key? I want to say that it's down here somewhere, and I must have just missed it. It's not there. It's not here. It's not here. Well, that is perplexing. Where is the key? I'm sure it's in this first part of the level. Well, I don't know. Let's explore to the end of the level and find out. And if it's not like at the end and like it's a backtracking thing, like if I'm misremembering, that's great. Like if it's at the end, that's cool. If it's not at the end, we might have to look up a guide. And that guide assumes they didn't move the key between regions. I don't think they've done that yet. I don't think they've ever done that, but like, I don't know. Seems pretty mysterious. Oh dear. It wasn't there. The key wasn't there. Do you know where the key is, Mr. Sign? Thanks. Oh. Perhaps I had it all the time and it just doesn't show up in the inventory? Well, that's strange. Oh, I bet if I had pressed start, I would have seen it. It would have been in the bottom right. Okay. That's me not remembering how the game works, apparently. We're good. They didn't do much to rename Metalhead, by the way. They just called him Ironhead this time around, which is fine. Yeah, Yep, sure enough. You do that, nothing. You press start, yep. That's what I should have done. Okay. That was just me not remembering a basic game mechanic. Cool. Cool. That was me drowning. I somehow saved that. Am I okay? I mean, you know, I'm a little embarrassed as to, you know, not remembering how to view my inventory, apparently, but, you know, other than that, I'm fine. I look alive and dry. What? Am I okay because Spyro didn't drown? Because I saved him? What a weird question to ask. What's your vendetta? What's your motive? Why do you want to see little Spyro suffer so? One-to-one game. I don't know what you mean. I do not know what that phrase means in this context. Oh, we've got a soul link. Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, no, I'm all right. I didn't get any water in my lungs or nothing. This is called Beautiful Garden instead of Beast Makers. This is the Beautiful Garden, apparently. Did they adjust the position of the boat spawns to make them easier? I wonder. Either that or I got fairly lucky. Hey, sir? Sir, you don't have a license. You don't have your boating license. You can't boat here. One. It's a crime. We got him. It's fine. All right, not bad. Wild Sky, which more or less lines up with Wild Flight. Nope, I want to leave, thank you. No, I didn't want to reset, I wanted to leave, thank you. You get your boating license at the same place you get your spear license. Is that so? Well, isn't that convenient? Hey, it's not my fault you keep tuning out. You know, we're having a rich conversation here, exploring the inner workings of not only mine, but Spyro's minds. And, you know, you keep, like, having a personal life? Like, what's that about? That's strange. Weird choice. Yeah, how do you get to the license center if you can't take your boat there and if you're not allowed to use a spear to defend yourself? Or is that the test? Like, if you get there, you are deemed worthy. Oh, okay. You haven't figured it out yet. Well, let us know if you do. kind of assuming this is level 1. Yep, that's 5-1. So we gotta do this one first. What I learned in boating school is blankety, blankety, blank. Oh, what was this level called? I don't remember the English name for this level. It's called the level I don't like very much. I find this one to be a somewhat challenging level. You know, as challenging as Spyro 1 gets, anyway. Like this one in Treetops.
怖い夢を見るときはここの奴らが悪さをしてるんだよ。
だから変なやつばっかり。
そういうこと。
Of course. There's the red guy. Come on, rotate, rotate, rotate. Yep.
そうか、お前か。
Hey, back off, dude. He did not back off. He instead fired an arrow at me. Let the record show that is the opposite of backing off. Oh, and I got eaten by a pupper. Okay, will you get small now? Boop the snoot. I mean, he's got quite the snoot to boop. I mean, look at him. He's terrifying. And now he's not. You just gotta boop him when he's not terrifying. Oh, is that it? Is that the end of the level? We're done? Oh, we're all done!
Oh,
you can probably boop while he's snoot. He won't be like the biggest fan of it, but you know, it's certainly doable. Oh. My lungs, they have filled with water. I hear one of the children crying up a storm. Not sure what they're crying about. What's this? Where do you lead? Oh, just up here. I don't want to be up here. I want to be down here. I want to be where the doggos are. Just like that Little Mermaid song. I think that's what it was called anyway. It's been a while since I've seen that one. Sometimes, unfortunately, the brain cells are in short supply. Oh, do you not go small? Yeah, I think I kind of remember that. Come to think of it. Remember a couple of annoying sections of this game where things ought to get small and they don't. Oh, speaking of small. Speaking of smalls, there's a Smalls here. There's a Wally. Ow. Wally, where'd you go? Well, he run away. He say heck you. Are we orange cats because we're sharing a brain cell, passing it back and forth like hot potato? Maybe. You know, I have been definitely described as having orange cat energy. I don't know, you might be a tabby. You're kind of more of a terror. And tabbies tend to be terrors. But tabbies sometimes also have trouble with the brain cells. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything back here, because it'd be a real pain in the butt to come back. Yeah, there's that, but I don't think we can reach that. Alright, I think we're going the right way. Oh, hey, thanks for joining us, camera. Appreciate you. Ah, void. Soot ball. Yes, very good, very good. Go.
Oh, thank you very much.
I did not expect that. That was great. Oh, that was wonderful. Got some English there. anything down here? Yeah, it was. Nightmare Road. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's a much better level name for this. Nightmare Road. That's very fitting. Now, which level do I suppose is level 2? And which do I suppose is level 3? Well, there's only one way to really find out. Gotta find those portals. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, there's a level. So if it's not that level, it's the one back there. Did he say isekai? I mean, I guess he does go to other worlds. I guess that's isekai. Just was not expecting to hear that word in Spyro. I don't think we're gonna beat this whole game tonight, unfortunately, but we'll see. Maybe we can beat Magic or Dreamweavers. Maybe. Save Nasty for another day. Very good. Let's go up here. Dispatch you. Oh, we might have to do that from up here, huh? Yep, probably. Go down. Thank you. Yeah, sleep is good. Yeah, we're not gonna go crazy late tonight or nothing. I gotta work in the morning. Potentially even have to wake up early. It's supposed to be gross out tomorrow, and I don't know if it's gonna snow more, but I kind of have to be prepared for if I have to shovel. And here is the most useless red gem in the game, because it takes so much effort. You can't just get it. You have to do that, and then you gotta, like, fly through it. It's crazy. A locked chest. What could be inside? Oh, camera, you want to join us? Thank you. You.
Mm, ご苦労だった。
Is this one gonna send me up here? Yes. Oh! Oh! I have never seen that guy actually attack me before. Oh! Okay. Apparently if you just take your time and ignore him, he will eventually snap. Huh. Okay. Cool. That's what I get for screwing about, I guess. Everyone has their breaking point, it's true. Hey Square, good to see ya. Don't know how long you've been here, but welcome. Oh! Oh! Ah! 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 I think... I'm sorry to hear. Working late unexpectedly, last minute, is never fun. You know, I can stomach working late if I've got, like, you know, a day or more to kind of prep myself for it. If it's like, no, we need you to do this now. It's like, do I though? Do I really have to? Maybe we could just not? Ow. Okay, we made it to the end of the level, which is fine and all, but there's still, like, another thing that we have to do in this level. Yeah, we're only 2/3 of the way complete. So let us complete the rest. Oh, no. Okay. Right, you can't... We would have made that if we could jump while charging. That would be a good decision. This game doesn't do those. Where does this rank among Spyro soundtrack songs? It's not one I hum to myself and think about, I can tell you that. That doesn't mean it's bad. I don't think there's a bad Spyro song that I can think of. But I don't think it's one of the all-time bangers. It's nice. You know, maybe I need a... Camera, please. Thank you. Maybe I need to spend some time to appreciate it for its own beauty or something. Alright, camera, you gonna be a jerk during this section? Probably. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Camera. Yeah, Lakitu can't keep up with me, unfortunately. This game might, Spyro song tier list stream needed. We're, you know, we're cooking it up, I'm sure. Any day now. It would probably only be the first 3 games, like the PlayStation games, because I don't have like any really experience with like the PS2 or GBA or any of those games. Oh, they removed the roof from this. I can tell you that this room used to have a roof. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. Okay, good enough. Oh, and we get the good camera for a brief, glorious moment. But I can't freaking jump while charging, so we're gonna die needlessly. How am I supposed to get over there? What am I missing? Oh, do I have to do... Am I just misremembering how to do this? Do I have to do this? No. No? Was he speaking Japanese with an Italian accent? He might have been. I wouldn't put that past him. Why is the ground outer space? This is the Dreamweavers. This is where dreams are made. Come on! No! No! Get up there! Come on! I'm not asking for much. Just make a really easy jump. Okay. I think I finally learned how they make that mechanic work in Japanese Spyro. You have to hold the jump button during those sections. You definitely don't need to do that in the OG. Fairy Trap. Interesting. That's what this level is called, Fairy Trap. I guess that accurately describes the plot of the level. I think we gotta be done for the evening. I would love to play more. How does Spyro die without a ground to hit? I think of embarrassment. Honestly, I think it's like he's falling and everyone's watching him, and he's like, "Oh God, I should have landed. I didn't land. Ah. Basically like that. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. We've got a little bit of this game to play. I'm not sure when this will come back, but sometime sooner rather than later. I'd like to get it done. We're close to having it done anyway. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Happy April Fools. What a interesting version. Definitely stick to the American version, but I'm glad I'm experiencing this very novel footnote and chapter of Spyro. It's very strange. You have a great night. You take care. We'll see you next time. Peace.